we live?
Well, alrighty then.
Oh.
We are live for now because there is quite the storm.
It's really bad. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down.
Probably a good idea. There is quite a storm coming through here now. Hopefully another tree limb doesn't fall on this building. It's pretty treacherous outside
It's
today. Trifling, but hopefully the internet and more importantly the power hangs out for long enough to get through this stream, because we have something very special tonight.
Oh no, Curtis Crump, I would be very happy if a tree limb fell on the hood of my car. I would be very happy, and there's reasons why.
That's funny. I wouldn't be happy because I would have to listen to the aftermath of that. Before we get started, we need to welcome back Danny Thomas, Ellen Horcher, Finsanity Aquatics, gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Joe. Even though you're not here, he's not here because he said the power went out at his place.
That's terrible.
If you are still here, thank you, Joe. Kansas Hobby Aquarist became a member. Brent Russell gifted a membership.
Thanks, Brent.
Kaylin Shepard gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, thanks, Kaylin.
And then sent a $2 super chat that said, now 5 more people can enjoy being members.
Yeah, awesome.
That is going to be taken to a whole other level. Thank you, Kaylin. I don't want to go on and on and on and on and on about it because we kind of did last week. But I do want to remind everybody, tonight is our last Thursday night live stream. We're not I don't know if y'all can hear this through the microphone, but it's bad. We're not abandoning live streaming. We're not going to stop live streaming. We're just moving to Friday nights from 8 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And then after that, we go to the member stream from 9:30 till whenever. And what's going to be very special about the member streams is we are bringing channel members on with us. I did it was an hour, but that's brief for me. I did a brief members only stream today explaining how this whole thing works. Basically, the way it's going to work is if you want to be on the following week's live stream with channel members, which we are calling the Fish Tank, if you want to be on that with us, email me at kgboxesofwater@gmail.com. And we will basically, it's going to be a first come, first serve, because I think we can only really pick up maybe like 10, and some of those people are going to be in reserve because I don't think we're capable of having a stream with 10 people on it. I think it would get way too chaotic for that.
Oh, yeah.
But we do want to have some in reserve in case people drop off or something like that. What do I mean by people being on the stream? Well, you see how Lisa and I are on separate cameras and we're right next to each other. We're in the same room. Here's my hand in Lisa's camera. We're right across the table from each other, but we're on different cameras. Well, that's what it's going to look like, except a whole bunch of people. And we're hoping to bring on 5 members at a time. This is going to be a members only stream that you do not have to participate in to be able to watch. If you're not somebody that's interested in being on camera, but you want to see a good conversation, you want to see some shenanigans happening, and
Probably more shenanigans.
lots of shenanigans. This guy breaking the balls of a lot of people. If you want to see that, and that one right there,
Who?
that one right there, that one right there is a queen ball buster. You all just don't know it yet. If you want to watch that and enjoy that, but not necessarily put yourself on the screen with us, that's totally fine. You can do that as long as you're a channel member. But it's only going to be accessible to channel members to actually come on the stream with us. Let me clarify. The whole thing is only accessible to channel members, but you don't have to be on it to watch it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you just want to watch it, you
And
can do that.
chat in the chat.
Yep. you can absolutely do that. I don't know how much chatting in the chat is going to be happening because there's going to be so much chaos going on within the stream, but
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
But there's only going to be so many people on the screen. Other people are going to want to chat in the chat because they'll be bored if they don't.
It's very true.
I mean, they can watch and chat.
My hope is that there's just so much excitement and so many crazy things happening that you won't want to chat in the chat because you'll be too busy being entertained by the
How
stream.
will we know they're there?
We're going to be too busy. It's not going to make a difference. Greetings from the Wales, UK. Isn't it a little late for you there? Welcome.
Hey, Keith.
Very glad to have you here, Keith. So, listen, this all starts next week. We will not be streaming next Thursday. This is the last live stream on Thursday nights for us. We're going to be actually right now, a week from now, we'll be staring at a stage with Nate Bargatze on it. So we're not going to be streaming that night, but we
That's
will.
gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun. We're going to be streaming the following night, the 18th. Again, public stream from 8 to 9:30. No guests are coming on there because that would get way too crazy. But then at 8:30, we switch over to the member stream. And we've already got a couple of members on the hook for coming in on that one. So it's going to be fun.
I have to address somebody. Lisa Meow. I'm calling you that because I don't know how to pronounce your last name. So I'm going to call you Lisa Meow. I saw in Discord just yesterday that you had messaged to check on us about the storms and stuff. And it was so late to reply back. I didn't, but I wanted to say, we're fine. See, we're fine. Thanks for checking on us.
One of the top 3 comedians for sure. I love Nate Bargatze so much. And it's a Father's Day gift that I got from our oldest. Really good seats too. I mean, it's not front row. I would have probably been upset with him if he got front row because that's like, come on now. That's too much money.
They were already a few $100s.
Yeah, they're in the lower portion. Not on the floor. They're in the stands, which I actually prefer because then you're not looking up and all that. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Me
It's going to be
too.
a lot of fun. And but Friday we will be here doing our new public stream Friday nights, 8 p.m. to 9:30, and then we'll go over to members. Again, just to reiterate, if you want to be a part of it, if you are a channel member, email us kgtrop or no, don't email there. kgboxesofwater@gmail.com and let me know your name on YouTube because I mean that email address is not only acceptable or accessible to members. Let me know your name on YouTube. That way I can verify you're a member. I'm sorry, but in this world we have to do it that way.
Leslie Perry, we want to meet Percy, so you got to come up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that the big pleco? Nice. So yeah, email me there. I did want to do it, and I didn't even think about it. I sent out a post to channel members that said, "Hey, if you want to be on it, just comment back to me your email address in this post." Not realizing that is like not allowed by YouTube.
Yeah.
Because they think people are trying to sell stuff and give away personal information and all of that. So you're not allowed to put email addresses in comments. Didn't even occur to me that was going to be a thing. Thank you to Curtis Crump for bringing that to my attention. So we had to change it to the email until we figure out a better way of doing this. That's how we're going to do it. Basically, the first 10 that want to come up are going to be the ones that come up. It's not going to just be a link that's sent to the chat and anybody that wants to come on can come on. That would probably get a bit too crazy. So we'd like to know ahead of time, and we will let you know probably several days ahead of time if you made the cut or not. But today we've got something to really go out with a bang, literally and figuratively, because I got 3 new products to show you here today that I'm super excited about. I bought myself tickets to see Rob Thomas in Texas. Oh, that's going to be a great show. So jealous you've met him. I didn't meet him. He just walked by me and he gave me one of these. That was it. Because he saw me staring at him like, and he gave me a nod. It was as if he was saying, thanks for not making a big deal out of the fact that I'm walking by you right now.
Right.
And that was my Rob Thomas experience. But yeah, I'm a big fan of that guy too. So listen, been talking about it for months. You're already looking at one of them. You're almost looking at two of them.
Oh.
These came in yesterday. Now, full transparency, I just, you never know unless you ask anything that it is that you want to know. It doesn't hurt to ask, right? My Fluval guy asked, what would you want in the perfect scenario? And I said, well, let me tell you. I got this. Bottom line is they were not able to accommodate me with 14 lights like I had asked for. And I prefaced it, or I didn't preface it. What would be the word? At the end of my message, I said, you did say to tell you the perfect world scenario. If you can't do this, I get it. But if you ask me in a perfect world what I would get Plant Pro or Plant 4.0s for all the 240s, one of which you see behind Lisa. Plant Pros for this, and Aqua Skies for
my
Lisa's 10s. And she almost threw them away.
I almost threw what away?
They were at the bottom of your trash pile there.
I wasn't going to throw them away. I was just trying to move it all out of my way from escaping that tank over there today.
It was still at the bottom of your trash pile. But anyway, listen.
I just stuck empty boxes on top.
What we have here to show you today, and I'm going to unbox them, and I'm going to install, to me, what is one of the most anticipated lights. Ever since I heard about it, I was like, oh yeah, I've got to have that. The Plant Pro, which is the big box you see back here, and the one you see me holding in the thumbnail, that is a very special light.
Which one's on my new tank?
That's the Plant 4.0.
It looks so good. Is yours going to look as good as mine when you put it on yours?
Well, it might just look better. Because
I don't know how that could be.
Because of what it is. Let me go through these lights here for you. The first one is the Aqua Sky. This is the Aqua Sky 3.0. It is the 3.0, right? Yeah, it is. For the longest time, there's been the Aqua Sky 2.0 and the Plant 3.0. The Plant 3.0, in my opinion, has become kind of the gold standard for freshwater aquariums across the board. It is for consumer grade lights, the best light on the market. And it's not even close. I don't care what anybody says. Now, Kessel lights are spectacular. We've got some. We've got several.
I love Kessel light.
I don't know that there's a better light manufacturer on the planet than Kessel. I know AI is giving them a good run, and there's other brands that are like Churros or some weird names that I've never heard of. There are other lights that are really, really, really high end and really good. The Plant 3.0 that we've had for 6-7 years now, that was the more realistic light. A 4-footer would run you around $200, maybe a little bit more, which is a lot of money for a light.
It is.
But it would cost you about $900 for Kessels for the same size aquarium.
Oh.
So when you look at it that way, they are a lot more affordable. And that's why, like Kessels, I put them at the elite level. And then when you're looking at regular people lights, there's nothing better than the 3.0. But guess what? Now there's the 4.0. Now, I am not a expert on these lights. We just got them yesterday. So I have not familiarized myself 100% with all of these. I'm not going to be able to tell you unless it's listed on the box. I'm not going to be able to tell you par levels and all that nonsense, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't care about those numbers. What I care about is how does it look? And there's something about the 3.0. I have to specify the plant 3.0. It just looks different. And so I can only imagine the 4.0 is going to look even better. And then there's the Plant Pro, which is like, hello, we're going to talk about that. I have not even turned that light on. So we'll get to that. I'm going to do it. In this live stream, I'm going to install the Plant Pros on this tank, and I'm going to turn them on for the first time, hook them up to the app, do that whole thing right here live with you. Do you have anything to add? I've talked nonstop for 18 minutes now, and I feel bad.
No.
Well, okay then. I
But
guess
if we were doing the install for, or if we were doing the unboxing for the new C-Che hang on the back, I'd have a lot to say. But you're more of the light person. I'm not a light snob when it comes to who or what light I put on my aquarium.
I'm not a light snob either. I just look at it and I say, oh, that looks really good.
I love the Kessel. I like my Kessel on my goldfish tank, but all the other ones that are flat like that, I don't really care as long as it makes light.
Well, at least now you know how she feels.
That's my opinion.
So what are the three lights? What are the differences? It's basically good, better, best. That's what these lights are.
What's the one on my Planet Aquarium that just grows plants like crazy?
That is not a Fluval light.
I know, but what is it?
It's the Lumilight.
Okay. See, that one works really good.
I don't know what I'm missing at the bottom of the box here. So the Aqua Sky, which is the one I'm unboxing here right now, is one that all that effort, okay, there is something in there. I was about to say, all that effort I just went through to get whatever's at the bottom of the box, the AC adapter.
I really do like that one, though. I like what it does to a tank that, spoiler alert, does not have plants in it, and it looks really good. So I like that about it a lot.
The Plant 4.0 and the Plant 3.0 and the Plant Pro, having plant in the name, I know this might come as a surprise to you, but they're made for planted aquariums. That's not what we're putting them on, though. The Aqua Skies, we are putting them on there. And this is just one of those things that this is just how it worked out. There is a very particular reason why I asked for and was very fortunate enough to have received. There's a reason why I asked for the Plant Pro for this tank, even though there's not a plant to be found in there. We're going to get to that, I promise, but we're going to go through these in order. The first one is the Aqua Sky. Now this one it's little. It's the 20-inch long. Actually, it is 4 aquariums that are 15 to 24. We're going to be putting them on
The 10.
Lisa's 10-gallon tanks.
Does it have a bracket to sit up?
No, it doesn't come with
Okay.
that.
I was just curious.
But these extend. They extend so far they'll pull out. They extend like 6 inches. So this will, because we're sharing the screen here. It'll extend pretty far. Again, this will work for 15 to 24-inch aquariums. It is absolutely perfect for the 10-gallon. It probably doesn't even need the legs extended out
It's
at all.
adorable.
One of the interesting things, and I firmly believe this is something about the Aqua Sky. I'm just being brutal. We're going to be selling this light. In fact, this is probably going to be the first one that we bring in because it's already available to us. But there's going to be something that people are going to hate about this light. And I can see it already. And it just, I don't like it. I don't like knowing the things that people are going to say. There's no power button on this. This is a light that you operate by way of the Fluval Connect app, which to me is not a problem because I'm going to have all of these on the app and I can do whatever I want to do with them, control them while I'm in the house and all of that kind of stuff. But there are a lot of people, and I've been one of these people for the longest time, that's like, no, I need my physical tactical buttons. I need to be tactile buttons. I need to be able to touch something, and that was weird. For those people, you might have a problem with this Aquasky light. Other than that, I don't really know what anybody would have a problem with. The functionality on this with the app is the same as any of the other lights. Now, of course, it's not going to be as extravagant as the Plant 4.0 or the Plant Pro, but you're going to have the functionality in the app, which is very cool. Again, with these lights, I'm not going through all of the how much power does it use and how many the par level and all this. That kind of stuff is going to be talked about in the actual videos that I do with these. But what I wanted to do today was kind of a first impressions and also do the install for that one.
Can I see that real quick?
Yeah, see it?
No,
See it?
I want to see. All right, so I'm with you guys that are talking about the on-off switch. So this is what I'm going to do. This is my on-off switch. Because I don't think I'm going to be using an app either. I'm not technical like that.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to be technical to do it. You go in the app, you set it up on a schedule, and it does this. It turns on and off for you. You don't have to do any of that.
Oh, okay.
Hello, McFly.
Okay, well, that changes things a lot because that's exactly what that tank does. And I like that.
The other thing, and for your situation, this would make a lot of sense. If you didn't want to fool with the app, if you wanted to just use this straight up the way it is, I would just hook them all up to one power switch, hit the switch on the power strip, hit the one button, and all 6 of them turn on at the same time.
Yeah, I guess if that's the way I wanted to do it for all of them, but now that the way you explained it, I do want to have it set up so they pop on at a certain time and pop off because they're all going to be planets. So I might not be out here that early on a Sunday to turn them on. So I'm not going to be out here that early any day, to be honest. So
this light is going to be kind of your entrance into the Fluval lights. You can see one strip of LEDs going down the middle there. This is a very capable light. Excuse me. We have used Aquaskys in the past. They are strong. They are good. They are better than good. They're great lights. Are they as powerful as the other ones? Of course not. I mean, you absolutely get what you pay for. But this is Fluval's addition to the more affordable, not cheap, but much more affordable and much more easy to swallow the price than it would be for your Plant 4.0s and your Plant Pros and all of that. But the Plant Pro might surprise you as far as cost goes. So very simple unboxing, very simple. This is what you get in the box. There's no frills. This is what it is. This is a slimmed down. It's not entry level because the entry level lights would be that cheap junk you buy off Amazon that are like $12 for this size light. Listen, if that's what you can afford and that light makes you happy, then I'm happy for you. I'm not going to sit here and ridicule somebody for that, but you do get what you pay for. That's just.
We've used shop lights before, so.
We've used everything. You've used Windows before.
Yeah, Windows as my light. I'm not a light snob. I told you.
I'm not either.
I
but
feel
I know
like
a good light when I see one.
I feel like when it comes to lights, if you have tanks like the one you have behind you, the African cichlid tanks, if it's just because you want to see the fish, I don't feel like you need anything fancy. Now, if you want to see the colors pop in the fish, then maybe that's when you want to start seeing things. You start using things a little fancier. But I'm not sitting here trying to poo-poo anything. I think that's going to be a great light. I'm just saying, if people on a budget, if they want shop lights and that's all they can afford, then go for it. Don't let lights keep you out of the hobby.
Is there an echo in the room? I just said the exact same thing.
Well, I
trying
said
to
it.
steal my thunder.
I said it first like 5 years ago. You can go back and look. It's probably on an. I know it's on another video.
I just
or
said it
stream.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, you copied me.
Now we're moving on to the big dogs. Not the biggest dog. This is the golden retriever. The Rottweiler's sitting right there. Or the Great Dane is sitting right there. The Newfoundland, the Saint Bernard.
I miss our golden retriever. She was so good.
She was good. She was great. These are long and skinny boxes that our UPS guy did a real good job beating up. They were in another box, but it was a big box.
I miss
that
our
got
old UPS
destroyed.
driver.
Yeah, he was good.
Brandon was awesome.
He's also our neighbor, so that helped too.
Yeah, and we haven't seen him since he stopped delivering.
I know. That's a shame. We used to see him every day. All right. Got everything out of there. This, everybody's favorite light, is the Fluval 3.0. This is the Fluval 4.0.
Caution. It says caution. That's a caution light.
It gets hot. It's a light. It gets hot. Lawyers make you put these dumb things and just make things look, but it peels right off, so it's not a big
A
deal.
light that gets hot?
Shocker, right?
No way.
Not so hot that you're going to cook your dinner on it. You can look at this light. You can look at the strip. Rewind if you have to. You can, well, you don't have to because I got them both right here. I can just hold them both up. The difference in the Aqua Sky and the 4.0. It's rather substantial. The amount of LEDs that are on this light, the amount of light that it puts out, the full spectrum, all of the adjustment, every single thing that you can do on here. And yes, this one does have a physical power button, but it's not a physical power button. It's actually like a touch light. So you're not actually like pushing a button in. You just tap it and it turns it on, turns it up, turns it off.
Sold.
It helps. We're still going to be hooking these up to the app, just like the Aqua Sky. This extends out quite a bit. This is the, you can't see it because only so much shows up on camera, but this would be the size for a 48-inch aquarium, but it will accommodate, I don't know why they don't just give the size. It's the 46 watt and all the different wattage. 35 to 49 inch aquariums is what this is going to handle. That's a lot of light for a 36 inch. I would use no. What a horrible salesperson I am.
I'm worse. I said get shop light.
This is not, I'm sorry. This is being done on the fly. I just told you absolutely everything wrong.
Rewind.
This is not
Restart.
the light for a 48-inch aquarium. It will work. I gotta be transparent with you. I walked in here and Lisa had this little teeny light on her 125. I'm not allowed to show you the 125 yet, but she had this little teeny light on there just to have a light on there, even though there's nothing living in there yet.
I just wanted to see it.
She just took a little light that we had laying around. She put it on there.
It was an Aquatop light.
I replaced it with this light. The Aquatop lights are good.
Hey, I don't have a complaint.
And it lights up daggone near the entire thing. Mm-hmm. A 6-foot aquarium. It's a 125, but we have two of them for that tank. This is the light that you would use for a 36-inch aquarium.
I'm getting two?
Yes.
So.
Oh, you thought that's all you got?
Yeah, and I was happy with that. Because I like how it looks. Even if just the one, I was like, dang.
No, that is going to be moved over to the side, and this will be put next to it in the entire thing.
Might be too much light.
It's
looks
going to be
good already.
It's going to be a lot, but you can turn it down. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Okay.
Full control of this on the app.
Oh,
Full
that's
control
exciting.
over the color spectrum and all of that.
I just like that.
Well, you're going to like it even more when this goes on there. So this is the one. This is the 46 watt, and then they have the one step up from that, which is, I don't even know. These are brand new. They're not even available on the market yet. So I'm still learning all of these numbers, but there is one size bigger than this, which would be the one that is for the 48-inch aquarium. This you could put on a 48-inch aquarium, and I promise you from the bottom of my heart, it would give you enough light that you would be happy with. I promise you.
I'm happy with one just on the 125, and that is hilarious.
And that's a 6-foot tank.
And it's right in the middle. I mean, the way it's doing exactly what I like lights to do in tanks. Like my Kessels do over there. I like that kind of 3D effect type, you know what I mean? Where it's like
Shimmer effect.
a highlight of a certain area, but not as much of the other areas. And that's what that's doing, and I really like it.
Now, this is where things ramp up another level.
It sits up?
This one does.
Oh my gosh, my tank's going to be as tall as yours now.
So, if you want to, it comes with these brackets.
Nice.
What these brackets are for, this just pulls straight out. You can install these into the end. Now, this works particularly well if you have a rimless aquarium. I didn't ask your opinion, but this will fit into probably most standard aquarium sizes. This is attached with two little Allen nuts that are on the ends, which I just don't feel like messing with right now.
So
it
you
comes
would
with the Allen key.
pull them down so that it attaches on the side. Like
That's
that,
right.
The grooves right there go on the...
That's exactly
okay.
right. If you have a rimless aquarium, it'll fit right over top of it. And I think that's who's going to use this the most, is people with rimless tanks, because they don't care about lids. With this being on it, it's going to make your lids a lot tighter, having this bracket on it. But the thing is, these are sturdy enough where you can't see me doing it, because you could just set them on there without actually attaching this to the frame of your aquarium. You could just stand it up like this and it'll stand there perfectly fine. And it's nice and solid too. I mean, you're not going to have a problem with that. This is not an optional feature. This comes with every single one of them. The 4.0. It does not come with the Aqua Sky, and it does not come with the Plant Pro. So, got to put that out there.
But would I want to do that with mine? Because won't it look like I have... And it won't be just on the ends of the fish tank. It's going to be in the middle too.
With a 6-foot tank,
Yeah.
I don't know that I would if it were me. I don't know if I
Because
would
I wouldn't
do
even
that.
be able to use the middle.
Right.
Well, I could.
It could stand up.
It would sit in the back.
It could stand up, and raising it this 6 inches off of the lid is going to disperse the light even more.
Yeah, I do think I want to do that.
Here's the beautiful thing about it. You can try it. If you don't like it, you can take them off and put
Yeah.
these back
Wow,
on,
true.
and that's no brainer. So this is, anybody that knows anything would tell you there is not a better plant light, unless you get into those ridiculous ones that are $700 a piece. You're not going to find a better light than what Fluval has been offering, the 3.0. This is now the 4.0. And it's the most glorious thing I've ever seen. You will be able to see it in action in Lisa's tank when she decides to put up a video about that
I made
tank.
the video today.
She's been filming all of her progress with it. Comes with obviously all of your wiring. Comes with those fancy brackets. And the cord, that's one cord. And then it's got this long one attached. You've got like a long cord. I don't know how long it is. It's very long. It'll go all the way across the room.
So there's a second on-off button there.
Well, there's a third one here too, because you can unplug it here. And then this one you can just unplug from the wall.
Wow.
You technically have like all the ways
All the
to
ways
turn
of-
it off. But
okay.
you don't need to, because it has a power button on it. The power button's pretty cool too, because if you hold it down, it ramps up. You can basically hold it down until it gets to the brightness that you want. Or if you just tap it, it's going to turn on to the level that it was before. I have a 3.0 running on a tank over there. I've had it since like 2018, and it is spectacular. It's always been one of my favorite lights. again, unless you go to the crazy elite of the elite lights like the Kessels and things like that, this is as good as you're going to get. And I don't care what anybody says.
Oh my gosh. I'm just picturing my fish swimming around with sunglasses on because it's so bright. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, we don't want to hurt the fish. But you know what? If it was a problem, turn it down. That's what the beauty of having the app is. You need to talk for a little bit more so I can stick this over there and get it out of the way.
What?
Why is that? Oh, that's from that one.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure how far back we went. Did you tell everybody thank you for the... Yeah, you did. I was here. Duh. Okay. Well, it looks like...
I'm going to plug this in.
I hope I'm not skipping anybody, but I see that Dennis McElvey, he gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Dennis. And welcome Kane, Zach, Hannah, Flynn, Darren, Wendy, and JTA Creations. And Crazy in Love Asian. She did I'm sorry, I don't remember if we established if you were a girl or a boy. But anyways, they asked, what's the difference between 3.0 to 4.0? Wow, that looks amazing.
If only y'all could see.
Y'all can't see, sorry.
See, the differences between this and the 3.0 is something that I am going to have to get back to you on. Like I said, this is my first experience with these lights. We got them yesterday. I came in here about 45 minutes before the stream started tonight. I took the first 4.0 out of the box and put it on that tank, turned it on, and came over here. And then started talking to you. I have not turned on the Plant Pro light yet.
So mine is the 3.0?
4.0.
4.0, and that one's going to be?
The Plant Pro. I'm not going to move the camera observer because Lisa won't let me. It's her fault. Be mad at her.
Okay.
She won't let me do it, and there's a good reason why. That is a project tank that she has just gotten done with, and we're going to show that for the first time on the videos. So subscribe to the channel so that you can see the video when it comes out. It'll be out within the next week or so. It's not going to be Sunday, but it'll be out probably the following week. Yeah. So, and you'll be able to put these on. Or no, I'll do it for the video. I'll put these on, show what it looks like with them on. I'll do it with them off. I'm talking about these. So this is a difference between the 3.0 and the 4.0. I know that. The app is all brand new. I know they just completely reworked the app. And then, of course, basically, from what I understand, the 3.0 to the 4.0 is almost like an iPhone 15 to 16. Everything's faster, everything's brighter, there's more of this, there's more of that. It uses less power but delivers more power. You know what I'm saying? It's all of those things. That's what the upgrade from 3.0 to 4.0 is. But as far as the specifics go, that's something I'm going to have to get back to you on.
You know what we could do? If the video is going to go out next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, maybe we could do a sneak peek and show the members next Friday night.
Mm-hmm. But you're not going to have the fish in there yet, though.
Sunday.
Are we going to get the fish Sunday?
I talked to Mark.
Oh, all right. Hey, that's your thing. Do whatever you want to do. Now, I am not going to ask you, are you ready to have your mind blown?
Oh.
I'm asking myself, am I ready to have my mind blown? Because Hip Hop Hillbilly, you're going to think I'm yelling at you, but I'm not. That is, when somebody is presenting a product, my least favorite comment to get. I'll stick with my cheap stuff. Be happy with your cheap stuff. I'm glad you're happy with your cheap stuff. We have a lot of cheap lights in here that we're happy with.
Yeah.
But we don't need to spoil it for everybody else. That, you see what I'm saying? It gets on my nerves.
Gets on your nerves.
I get.
Don't worry, hip
people
hop.
get mad at me.
I get on his nerves sometimes too, so don't worry.
Oh,
John's just being John.
hourly she gets on my nerves.
I do. You're welcome.
But it does get on my nerves because it's like, why do you feel like everybody needs to do that? Needs to know that? It's just dumb. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's not dumb.
It's very dumb.
No.
Like
He's
Ricky
not
Bobby
saying
said.
you're dumb because I wouldn't let him say
No, I'm saying what you said was dumb.
that. What I said was dumb.
No, what Hip Hop Hillbilly said was dumb.
Well,
was
he
meant
said he
more
was
jokingly.
joking.
I'm joking with you back, Hillbilly. Come on now. People take me too seriously, and that hurts my feelings. Because if I was mad, believe me when I tell you, y'all would know. Okay?
I've only seen him mad once. And it wasn't even directed at me.
No, it was protecting you
Yeah.
from an evil demon
That I spawned.
at the time.
My two
Was being a very evil demon.
of them.
So for the rest of this video, I'm talking to everybody in here except for Hip Hop Hillbilly. I'm not talking to him anymore. What is the... Oh my God, this thing is heavy. That's what she said.
You showed me this. Isn't this the one you showed me earlier? And I was like, oh.
When I heard about this light, I said, you did what now? Because I didn't think there was a way of improving, nor did I think it was necessary to improve on the 4.0. But this is the Plant Pro. Again, with all the specifics, all of that, that's all coming in a video. I'm not going to have all of those specifics for you. But would you just look at how impressive this cord is? I'm kidding. It's a pretty impressive cord.
Just look at it.
Would you just look at it? What is the Plant Pro? I'm going to tell you what it is. That's a pretty dramatic effect right there, isn't it? This is this is 2 Plant Pros put together. 2 Plant 4.0s put together into one gargantuan light. This thing is at least 6 inches wide.
How many 4.0s is in that?
2. You're looking at it. You can see them right there in front of your face.
Okay. I said how many?
Wait,
Put me in timeout.
shut up.
Put me
Breaking
in
my...
timeout.
Get out of here. Look, I'm going to take her off camera here. Let me just take this off. Now, what I don't think you're going to be able to see on camera. Oh, yeah, you can. Not only is it 2 of the 4.0s put together, but they're also set. If you look at them, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to help you out here. They are set ever so slightly at an angle to increase the spread of the light. This is why I wanted this for this tank here. This tank is 3 feet deep from front to back. That's a lot of tank to put lights on. And I have run 4 4-foot lights on there before. Right now there's only 2. The tank looks kind of dark. And if I'm being honest with you, this might overpower the live stream. And what I mean is, if that light is too bright on there, it kind of washes me out on the live stream. It messes with the camera. So I don't know what it's going to look like when it's on, but when we're not streaming, it's going to be on full, probably not full brightness, because that might be a little out of control, but it's probably going to be a lot brighter when we're not streaming than when we are. And because this has the spread that it does, which I believe is 130 degrees. Let me check. That would be a great time for you to start talking when I have to look away.
Oh, well,
just to teach you after 10 years of streaming.
What? Anyway.
See, I break her balls too, Hip Hop Hillbilly.
Yeah, all the time. But people are making a good point. So this is the 8.0 or the 16.0?
It's the 4.0 squared.
Yeah, but it has two 4.0s in it. And you're
Squared, making it double.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't like math. Just use normal.
You were absent the day they taught math in high school?
Forget that. And if you're putting two of those up there, that would make it a 16.0.
There it is. I knew it was on the box somewhere. 130 degrees
Nice.
is the spread on this. Now, don't worry, there's nothing in the box. You're going to hear it crash down to the ground. It also comes with, it still has your slider, and these, because the light is bigger and beefier, these are bigger and beefier. It's not the, this is a rather substantial light to sit here and hold for demonstration purposes. It has to be more substantial because it's a more substantial light. So this is actually a square material rather than the little metal prongs, basically.
Square
and
like two?
it has to be.
I mean, you just...
She could never do an infomercial, I'm going to tell you. But what this also comes with, it doesn't come with the brackets to mount it above, but it does come with the suspension hardware, I guess you could call it, to hang it from the ceiling.
Suspension is awesome. I like that.
I like that too. Now I was trying to explain this to her yesterday when we got these. I said, I don't think I'm going to do that with these though. I do like that too. I think that's a really cool thing. Have it up off the tank. It's out of the way when you're doing your maintenance and stuff. You don't have to fool with it. But the problem would be this live stream, because the way the camera is sitting right now, it would be looking right into that light and it would wash out everything. I'd be sitting here like looking like an angel or something. It would just be, whoa, it'd be too much.
That'd be funny.
If we were standing, so we were up higher and the lights were more at our level and they were suspended, it'd be fine. But the way we're sitting here now, it would just, basically the light would be shining directly into the camera and that would be a problem. So I want to go install these on this tank and I want to turn them on for the first time on camera.
Oh gosh, I hope everything turns out okay. Because if it doesn't, it's live and you can't rewind it and edit it out.
I am willing to take the risk. I'm
And
willing to risk it.
There's 625,000 people watching.
I wish. I had to cover up the number so it doesn't upset me. But I'm not going to be able to talk while I'm back there doing this.
Oh,
so
okay.
you're going to have to fill the dead air. I'm sorry,
right.
but
Apparently everybody's Googling something.
what are they Googling?
X2 is not the same as squared. But anyway, okay, so
I thought it was. See, I was absent the day they taught math in school too. I thought something squared was doubled. Or is that, I don't know. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I don't do algebra
I
or whatever
failed
that is.
algebra twice. I didn't do math at all. Anyways, Curtis Crump said, I hate word problems. How many trees can fit on a roof? Purple because aliens like pancakes.
What?
Exactly.
Curtis, have you been drinking? I'm glad Joe brought up price point. Now, I don't know exact prices yet for any of these. The Aqua Sky, I think we can price. I don't know them yet, but they're out there. The 4.0 and the Plant Pro are, the 4.0 is a slight price increase compared to the 3.0. And when I say slight, it's not like the 3.0 was, 200 and the 4.0 is 300. It's not an increase like that. It's probably like a 10, 15% increase. And a lot of that is because of our government situation. When I was first told about this bad boy, I was like, well, that must mean everything's going to be double, right? The price for this light is going to be double. So a 4-footer, which this is, and I promise you it is. I know I told you wrong on the 4.0, but it's going to be double. So if the 4.0 48-inch light is 240, that would mean the Plant Pro is 480, right? It's not. It is substantially more
Doing
expensive.
math again.
It is more expensive than the 4.0, obviously, but it's not double. I don't know exactly the percentages as far as how much of an increase it is, but it's not double. I know that.
Oh,
So,
that's good.
and I don't want to say the numbers that I was told because those numbers were not the official numbers. This is what we're working with right now, but it's probably going to go up a little bit. Plant Pro 90 watt is about 380 in the UK, so I guess it'd be about 450. No, our numbers are smaller than yours, aren't they? This is the 120. I haven't even been given prices. So I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. If I had pricing on these right now, I would tell you exactly what they are. I'm also not going to lie to you and tell you that you can buy a Haiger light for what this is. No, these are expensive lights. What do you expect them to be? I mean, they're not cheap lights, period.
Oh.
Is it programmable? Yes, everything about it is programmable. You have all of the daylight up and down, all of that. I don't do any of that, but you can. Actually, the one in my bathroom does that, and I do have it set on a 24-hour cycle, but
And those plants are going crazy too.
they are.
Oh.
So is the duckweed.
Welcome
Anyway,
to Fry Gary. Thank you for becoming a member.
I want to put these lights on. So talk to Lisa for a little while. I don't need to take the camera off of me. I can leave it on. I mean,
Yeah, why not?
people aren't going to really be able to see what's going on, but you'll be able to see a little bit of what I'm doing.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about, you guys?
I do need to find a camera with that.
Oh,
I have one.
I have one back there that I got today that was over there, but it only has the 3 plugs on it. So, but there might be another one in there. You never know. You could try and look. But anyways, so let's see, Vincent, my favorite flavor? Oh, definitely the coconut pineapple. It is so yummy. I've kind of got addicted to these sparkling ices, but I only drink one a day because it has that stuff in it. You know, the fake sugar or whatever. That's supposed to be really bad for you. So I drink one a day and then regular water. So I don't want to totally be unhealthy. But anyways, Al Culp said, love the last kitty video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching it. And speaking of that, I want to tell Joe, thank you very, very much, Joe, for donating all that cat food, all the wet food. That was amazing. That's awesome. Thanks so much, because these silly cats that have been coming around, I have been feeding so many more lately. It's crazy.
I am going to take the camera off of me, and there's a very particular reason.
Oh,
In case
Tell us.
I plug it in and it turns on, I don't want that to happen. Instead, I want to be able to turn the other lights off and then turn these new ones on. So I'm going to take me off camera in case that happens. I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to put the camera just on you,
oh my goodness.
and then I'll add myself back later.
That's so funny, because earlier when I was doing a video, I was doing Escape and I was talking to the camera, and everything during the video. It was right after I did something where I had to jerk. I don't want to spoil it, but I was trying to take something out of a filter and it got caught. And this part isn't on camera. And I got basically fish waste, beneficial bacteria, and all that splattered on my face. Well, I didn't realize it was that bad. I just, went like this, thinking it was gone off my forehead. And I went on and just kept doing everything and, talking to the camera and stuff. Like I said, you don't see it happen. But I didn't realize that I had black polka dots all over my face until I went to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror. This is like 20 minutes later, and I saw all the black polka dots, and I was like, well, that's great. So that's what you're going to see on that video. But anyway, are you okay?
Yeah, I just have to run these boards.
Oh, okay. Tank Girl asked, does everyone know if you review a CJ product and it's a verified review, you can send it to CJ and get a free t-shirt? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I have about 20 CJ t-shirts.
Flex a little, why don't you?
Well, Jay sent them. Brent Russell said, I think MD recently got these from Fluval as well, and the Bluetooth app even let you program storms into them. Oh, that's cool. Did you know that, John?
Yes, I did. We get enough of storms, though, so I didn't want
Yeah, we get enough storms, so
really interested in
we're
that.
not interested in that.
That feature's not for me.
Huh. Alrighty. And Leslie Perry asked, how do I donate for the kitties? Oh, Leslie, it's just my my wish list on Amazon, the Roots and Whiskers one. It has the food and the kitty litter and stuff that I, need for them. So that's how I do it. Oh, hi, baby kitty. She was hiding because she ate storms and they scare her so much. Gosh, your hair is everywhere. But anyways, oh, wait. Jason Regal asked, maybe I missed something, but about how much is the smallest light going to be? Thanks. That's the one that we don't have a price yet. We can get one. That'll be the one we could get probably before the other ones, but he did not mention a price yet. Stop it, baby kitty. Let's see. And Al Culp said that's how you got duckweed in your hair too. I literally walk around with duckweed in my hair. I messaged Zen one day and was like, you're not even gonna believe it. Anyways, it's too personal. Never mind. Sailing Aquatic just gifted a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Nothing attached either. Maybe you meant to attach something and you forgot. So I'll look and see. Oh, Gary, who just became a member, gifted 5 KG Tropicals memberships. Thank you so much, Gary. That's really nice of you. And Golf Cart, Lene, Wally's Freshwater Aquatics, Dustin Blue, and Jonathan Henderson were the ones that were gifted the memberships. Oh my, that's bright. Jeez. Lord, that's bright.
God, it shows how dirty my tank is.
Paul McCarthy said, I've got one of these lights. They're awesome. My brother lent it to me to try. That is so bright. You got to turn that down. Zach said, my cat was doing that to me yesterday at work. Leave me alone. I mean, I love when she's lovey-dovey, but I don't like the feel of cat noses or dog noses on me, like that wet. I don't know, something about it just really bothers me. Not a fan of their butts in my face either, but Brett Russell said you could see it reflecting on the tanks behind Lisa. Yeah, it's pretty daggone bright. And Curtis said, Carla walks on my keyboard, random keys pressed. Yep. I have to in my office because Honey will come in there and want to lay right on top of the desk all the time. I have to put my keyboard and I have to put my mouse in the drawer, or else I don't know. She'd be ordering everything or whatever. I don't even know. Baby kitty, you need to go over there, honey. Wow. Oh my goodness. Salient Aquatic just gifted 10 KG Tropicals memberships. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Oh, John said you're not mad at him anymore? It's something silly. Anyway, and the people that were donated. The people that were recipients of the donation are Darb Wire, mostly Mbuna, William, okay, Lindy Beals, Ian Burley, Cat High, Bernie, Patricia Watkins, Rich T, and Bionic Bigfoot. Awesome. Wow, we're going to have a whole bunch of members in our member stream next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Graham Holberg said, like all higher end lights, you can't really use them on 100% power. They are crazy bright. Yeah, I think that he's just going to have to figure out what works.
I'm trying to get them connected to the app right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if I have to do something different because there's two right next to each other.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Curtis, she ignores me really well. She's so awesome. But you know what? Baby Kitty has always been a sweetie. She's, how old is she? She's 9 years old now. And she's never grown. She's just always been a little teeny cat. Huh. Always been a little teeny cat. Alrighty. I'm going to put you down for 2 seconds until you jump back up here. The hair on my nose is just so tickly. And, oh no. Dennis McElvey just gifted 5 KG Tropicals memberships. Wow, thanks, Dennis. That's amazing. That is so awesome. Yeah, that's the second time today, too. Wow. And the people who got those were Rosie. Okay, I was getting ready to say William, Atlanta. Okay, William, Atlanta. But they got them last time. Let's see, so Fish Hunter, Bellman, Sergeant Teeny Peter, and the dad all received the gifted memberships. That's a interesting name. Ex-Cali Kev.
Tell
Hey.
everybody I'm messing with your camera here.
Oh, John's messing with my camera, so.
Trying to make it.
What do you,
Trying to straighten you out here.
am I crooked?
You were.
What? No, my head's cut off. Oh, thanks, baby kitty. Oh, the teacher's pet said, "Love your shirt, Lisa." Thank you. I can't remember. I think this is the one that was gifted to me by Allie Patterson. I think it was this one, or it could have been the black one because I have 2 of them. I think it was this one. But yeah, this was a gift.
Doing this on the fly, I'm trying to get these figured out on the app, and I do not have them hooked up yet. And I don't know if there's a procedure that you're supposed to go through.
There's directions.
I know, but I'm not going to sit here and read directions on a live stream in front of 44,000 people. But what I can do is just do it manually.
I'm going to put her away real quick because I don't want cat hair on my eyes.
Okay. Yeah, the swelling in my eyes just went back down. I woke up Tuesday morning, I think it was, and my left eye was like, it was all swollen up because of...
It was Monday because we
I don't
mowed
know
the
what-
lawn on Sunday. We mowed the lawn on Sunday and your eye got all jacked up.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So now you're probably...
Vincent, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Vincent donated 5 memberships as well. And Tanks and Fish received that. Threat Frequency, Brickwork, and Bulldogs. Jamie Fillmore and Rachel S.
And then Salient did it again.
Oh my gosh.
How many are you going to donate tonight?
I mean, we appreciate it.
Trying
Thank
to
you
prove,
so much.
hey, listen, we're letting bygones be bygones. Nobody's mad. I was never mad, by the way.
Oh, y'all were
but
busting each other's balls.
Thank you. It's very nice of you to do that. So listen.
But I got to say who got those. Emma Rose received the membership. Renee, Angie, Steve, and James. Welcome. All the new members. Welcome. And thank you, everybody who's been donating.
So here's the deal, y'all. You might be looking at this background behind me and think, well, that's not impressive. It looks kind of exactly the same as it was before. Well, that's because that's the old lights. What I'm going to do is walk over there because I don't have the app hooked up yet. I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to turn off the old lights and then turn the new ones on. And then you'll see. I do have to turn them on individually though, because again, I don't have it hooked up to to the app yet, but I will by the time we
I
do
got
this
the
next week.
directions
No,
right
it's fine.
here.
I'll be able to figure it out. It's just I'm intimidated on the fly trying to do it while we are in front of everybody. You have to talk because I'm not going to be able, nobody's going to be able to hear me in the microphone.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, I was just going to read the directions and.
Oh, and get ready to see how dirty this
oh my
tank
gosh.
is.
That
The
isn't
algae
even my language.
is out of control in this tank right now.
It's a little rough, but it's super bright. I think you guys will be impressed. It takes a moment to really get used to it.
That's about 30% power.
Oh.
I'm going to turn them all the way up now.
Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty bright. It almost looks like you have tannins in there. No, that's algae.
It's both. It's algae and it's tannins and it's stuff floating around. Listen, it's due for a water change, okay? Don't break my balls. Look at that, though. I got to be honest. This is rather embarrassing. The light is incredible, and to see it in person is like, holy
Look
crap.
at how bright the Oscar is.
But it looks terrible on camera. I mean, and that's not the light's fault. It is it's due for a water change, so the water is dark. There's algae everywhere. What do you want me to tell you? I'm a busy guy, but that is, I can tell you, look at me. I almost look 3D because it's so bright behind me. That's nuts. What's happening right there.
Wow.
And it'll look even better when the tank is clean. I'm ashamed of myself that
well,
it's.
you know what? This is real life. This is your tank.
Hey, I don't hide nothing from anybody.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I am going to turn them down a little bit though, because it just makes it look so bad because the tank is so dirty. Not because of the lights, but because the tank is so dirty.
Or maybe scoot them backwards a little more. Oh my gosh, that whitefish is glowing. Wow. Yeah, I think scooting them back helps. Yeah, very nice.
What you're not really able to see on camera is how much of the tank is now lit that wasn't lit before because it was just one little strip going down. In person, it's a dramatic change. Obviously, when they were up on full blast, it was pretty daggone dramatic too. But it is, yeah, it's something
But
else.
the thing is, okay, so Crazy in Love. So your videos are about breaking out balls, about cleaning, but your tank's so dirty. Honestly,
I don't break anybody's balls about cleaning tanks. What are you talking about?
about doing maintenance and not just no water change type stuff. He water changes. These are just big fish that make a big mess constantly. And it doesn't matter if he did a water change yesterday or 2 weeks ago, it's still gonna have, it just does that.
There is 6 big bruiser fish in there that poop a lot and they eat a lot. And it's just, I've never been able to keep that tank absolutely immaculate.
Well, it looks really good for a day or two after you do a cleaning, but it never stays.
If I was to maintain that tank every day, yeah, it would look good every day.
Yeah.
But if I was to water change it every single day, but I mean, come on, that's not realistic. I wish we could, but that's not something that we can do.
I think I don't know. For a planet tank, it doesn't matter as much because the poop and everything is amazing fertilizer for the plants. But it really does suck when it's like that. Like with my goldfish tank, if it gets a little, I don't know. I mean, I do have the Anubias in there, so they're getting something out of it. But I don't like, how messy it can get sometimes. And it is right there by.
Speaking of having big bruisers in there,
Yeah.
I mean, you've got heavy hitters in yours too. Somebody said It looks good. Oh, I don't mind the tannins. That's not tannins. That's dirt.
I think it's algae.
Well, there's algae on the glass
Yeah.
that didn't really show up with the other lights.
It's so funny. You're the one that can't stand tannins, and your tank looks tannin-ish.
I have never been able to have that tank not be yellow. The only time, I don't even know that I've ever been able to have that. I do have some shots that I use pretty regularly on B-roll shots that are like right after a water change when it was bare bottom. And then it didn't have that yellowy to it.
You
But
should ever so slightly get the edge of my tank in there, and the difference, this is why it looks so tannin to me. Just slightly. I can't tell. But mine is so bright white, and then yours
that's
is
what
dark.
this one should look like
Yeah.
if it was cleaned properly.
Right.
It
That's
is
funny.
due. I hope I don't screw the camera up here. It's obviously due for maintenance, and I wasn't even considering this when I decided I was going to do this today. It's actually, unfortunately, it's kind of doing a disservice to these lights because it's not as impressive because the tank is so dirty. But I can assure you that is not the fault of the lights, and I'm a little concerned because I got podcasts tomorrow and everything.
Right.
I would do a water change live on camera right now if we
You
had the
should.
stuff here. We don't have the stuff here.
Where is it?
The Ultra Zero's at the fish house or the barn, isn't it?
I guess.
Yeah, that's
I
unfortunate.
use a Python.
Well, I do too, but I would rather it be done at some point tonight.
Huh.
If I'm going to do a 50%.
Well, go get it. It's not raining anymore.
Did you hear what she just said?
Do you guys want to see him do a water change? I mean, is that really impressive? It's really not impressive, but
It's really not.
yeah, never mind. Forget it.
It is kind of embarrassing, though, that it looks like that. It didn't look that bad until we put the new lights on there to highlight everything. But, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
So Janice Lundberg, member for 63 months. Janice is a very well-known member. I was bummed I missed the member stream live. I really enjoyed it and looking forward to it. I missed it too, Janice. I kind of lurked for a few minutes, but I didn't get to participate either. Azen Dragoon 221 became a member. Welcome to Fry. Thanks for becoming a member. And let's see, Finsanity. Joe said, John, that's an 8-foot tank, right? How long are the new lights each?
It is an 8-foot tank, and these lights that I put on here are 4-footers. So it's the biggest ones.
And Fish Girl from CT said, John, is the light centered on top or more front back on top?
It is it's pretty much dead nuts center. The old
Dead
lights are
nuts?
still on there, but I just kind of pushed them back and then put the new lights in their place.
Jerry Goble wants to know, can you change the red, green, blue balance on the light
Yes, you can change all of that.
on the app? You don't want me to find it? I'm still looking. in
No,
the
it's fine.
directions.
I have the one, let me see here. I have one of them hooked up, at least I think. It's getting the other one that's tricky.
Oh. What was that?
That's Thunder.
Oh, I thought I saw some light change. Oh, that's mine.
That's yours. Duh. Okay.
You can't control my light.
I pushed the wrong one.
My light's controlled on your phone.
Yeah, I hooked it up to the one of them is. I didn't put the other one in yet. And that's how I mean I got it. What I have to figure out is having multiple lights on one app.
Yeah, because I don't want to have a bunch of different apps on my phone.
Let me see what this one does. But you know what? Hold on a second. That's why. Okay. Now this is making sense. Okay. It's totally making sense now. The reason why that did that is because I it's hard to explain. I have both of your lights hooked up to this app. But when I hooked up the second one, I thought I was hooking up one of these, and it wasn't. It was actually hooking up the second one of that. But what I'm not sure of yet is if there's a particular procedure that you're supposed to do. Like with those two, they just popped up on the app.
Okay.
But this one, for whatever reason, is not.
Is it like searching for Wi-Fi? Is that what the lights are doing? Like, you know, when you go somewhere or whatever and you go to your Wi-Fi, it tells you the people around you that have it. Is that what the lights are doing on the app?
It's John not pushing the right button is what it is.
Oh, because directions?
No, I'm just blind and I couldn't see and I'm stupid.
So we got a super chat from Sailing Aquatics for $4.99. Like, you haven't done enough already. Got a 375 gallon coming end of this month. Excited about that. It's acrylic. Whoa, that's awesome.
Sweet.
375. That's bigger than my tank.
That's a lot of tank. Let's
What
see.
are you putting in it? Let's see.
Okay, so I got one hooked up to the app now, and I'm gonna add the other one. When you pull up the app and you push add device, you get a list of the different lights that are supported by this app.
Oh.
I pushed this top one up here, which is Plant 4.0, thinking that I saw the little word Pro in there, but I didn't. The Pro is here. So once I did that, then these popped up. So I'm going to add this one now, and then I'll have them both on there, and then we can start playing with it.
So Crazy in Love gave a $5 super chat and said, just breaking your balls, don't hate me, JK. To be honest, that's why I haven't owned cichlids and Oscars, because it scares me of the dirtiness. Oh, we knew you were kidding, but thank you for the super chat. And yeah, I tell you, they are messy. They are messy. I'm scared to feed them too much, because it's like I'm the one that feeds them. So I worry about overfeeding them, because if there's food stuck to the thing up there, I'm like, well, obviously they don't need no more food. They didn't eat last night's dinner. So it's like I try not to overfeed them. Yeah, anyway, it's impossible though.
So what I haven't figured out yet is how to control both lights at the same time. So
The ones on your tank, both.
well, yours too.
Oh,
This right now, the light is at 52%. And if you don't believe me,
oh.
I don't know if that's coming through. I don't know. It's not focusing on that. It's 52%. You're just going to have to trust me on that. And I'm going to turn it all the way up.
Oh, one of them.
That's one side full, the other side 52. And these black bars, that, again, I think I'm going to need to adjust the angle here. You can see the black bars in the tank behind Lisa, too. That is from the frame of the aquarium, by the way.
Wow.
Just so everybody knows.
Do the other side.
Oh, I just turned this one down. You want me to put them both up to 100%?
No, turn the other side up and the other side down, just to see the difference that way too.
What do you mean?
Well, because you only had one on before. It doesn't matter. You do whatever.
Now
you
they're
want.
both at full
Wow,
strength.
that is so bright.
Which, in person, I'm not going to lie to you, is orgasmic.
Oh, geez.
But on camera, it looks weird because it's so bright on camera. And that's at 97%. I'm going to put it
just
down.
reminds me of like what it would look like in nature, and the sun just shining down really bright on them.
Okay, so that's at 63. Uh-oh, which one did I do?
Well, I want to. Vincent gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Vincent. And that guy 89 is the one that got the membership. So thank you so much.
Have we established the crazy Asian Arizona person, whatever that, crazy in love Asian or Arizonian? Have we established
yeah.
what that name is so we can stop saying it wrong? He keeps commenting about how he's contemplating becoming a member again, and all these people are donating memberships, and he hasn't been getting them, and it's actually nobody has any control about that. It's true.
But you know what, Whip? You're a mod, so you get to come into member stuff anyways.
Is that true? I think it's true.
He's been in member streams as a mod. When you're a mod,
all right, fine.
everybody's like, make me a mod.
So
Curtis Crump wanted to know if you need to change your pants.
no, but I need to. Never mind.
Oh.
Now, this app is new to me, so I am starting. I'm trying to play around with it a little bit here as we're talking. I have the red.
Vincent gifted 5 more memberships. Y'all are spoiling us tonight. Thank you, Vincent. And Sharfin Bean, Matt H, DM Aquatics, Sewer Rat, not Janice Lumber, Judd Porter, all became members because of Vincent. And Janice Lungbird said, I don't think so either, Whip. Oh, and Crazy in Love said, it's Crazy in Love Asian.
I was wrong all along.
I love how you struggle my name. It's hilarious.
Well, I'm sorry to spoil it.
I was going to call you Amazon, Crazy in Love Amazon, Crazy in Love Arizonian.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, but Asian makes sense.
All right, I'm going to stop playing with this because it doesn't make for very entertaining watching. I want to be a member so bad it kills me that I can't do it at least that much to support the channel. Hey, don't worry about it, Whip. You're just going to miss the thing next week. You're not going to want to miss that.
Well, Zen made a point. She said, I think someone would have to still send Whip the link, and then maybe he could still talk. Not sure if they changed that. I guess we'll have to try.
There are, like, one of the kind of workarounds. If we were to have it set right now to be only members can chat, which I did that a couple of weeks ago, and that wasn't even done intentionally. Or last week it wasn't done intentionally. But if a non-member super chats, then it goes through. Which I think is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Because then it is like a pay-to-play thing. But then again, if it's open to only members, that's pay-to-play too. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all of that. But when it comes to watching members' videos, there is no workaround. It's just you have to be a member or you don't get to watch it. There's nothing we can do. Like, we can't specifically gift a specific person a membership. Nobody can. When you do memberships, when you gift them, it goes to a random person. It's kind of luck of the draw. It is what it is. But
yeah. And Salient decided to become a member.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. But he was a member before. I remember you being a member before.
And it's official. He's not mad at me anymore. And if it makes any sense to you, or it makes any difference to you, Salient, I was never mad at you either. So.
You were a little bit.
I was ticked off, but there's a difference between being ticked off and being mad.
Yeah, you were. You were a little ticked off. And it lasted a day. And
wasn't even that.
Then he was like...
It was... I left here and went to the post office, and it was...
Yeah.
It wasn't a day. What's she talking about, a day? What's
That's
this broad talking about?
I was just saying it was no more than a day. I'm not going to sit here and, like, sugarcoat, and I'm going to be honest and say it like it is.
Well, but there is a big difference between mad and ticked. I'm mad that there are so many YouTubers right now trying their best to spoil Superman for me. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh.
I don't see it until Saturday. And these jerks are trying to spoil it for me. And Crazy in Love Asian figured it out. And he said, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I want to watch that stream next week.
Well, welcome. Thank
I
you
wonder-
for becoming a member.
Oh, I don't think I've gotten any. Yeah, I haven't gotten any because I don't get that email on this computer or on my phone. So I don't know if anybody's emailed yet about wanting to be on the member stream. But if you didn't catch that in the beginning of today's stream, kgboxesofwater@gmail.com, which is it in the description? I feel like that is, but I feel like it's in the description for a different reason.
Zen just put it up too. Thank you,
Perfect.
Zen. Zen is on it.
She is. All I have to do is think it, and she does whatever it is I'm thinking.
You'll be talking, and she's like, she's on it.
I don't know how people are capable of doing
I
that.
don't know either. Like, I am so not technical. I still haven't even found the directions, and that's not even technical.
If you mess with things long enough, you figure it out.
Or
It's
you
not
just
that
get
hard.
pissed off and walk away. That's what I do.
And that's why she fixes most things with a pencil or
Butter knife.
something
Hey,
ridiculous.
back in the day, I didn't have a screwdriver, and I needed one. Flathead screwdriver? If you don't have a flathead screwdriver, what's the best next thing? A butter knife. Duh, everybody knows that. If you don't have a hammer, what's the next best thing? Anything you can find to hammer. I mean, it is what it is. You got to do things sometimes.
Got to make it work.
And Vincent said, way to go, crazy. Welcome.
Nice. Emma asked if we want her to come on. Hey, you are welcome.
Yeah.
Everybody is welcome.
I know, that would be so much fun. I haven't seen you in forever anyways.
I don't know why you put a laughing emoji out there. There ain't nothing funny about that. If you want to come on,
That was awesome.
it is something that is open to all channel members. There is anybody that wants to. Now, what I'm hoping happens is there's so many people that request to come on to it that, some might have to wait a couple of weeks, but we'll have to see what happens. I mean, I don't know. We might only get 3 people on. If that happens, that's kind of disappointing. Not because it's the 3 people that would be on, but because it is, I want to have 10 people. Well, including us. I want to have 8 guests on, get some conversation going, have a good time. That way it's not awkward and weird like it is when it's just me or even me with you. Because
What are you trying to say?
Because you're mean to me.
I'm not mean to you. Were you saying I'm a bad co-host?
No, of course not.
I know. You wouldn't say that live.
Not in front of people.
No, because then they'd be like, John is mean to Lisa.
Oh, they say that anyway.
And I'd be like, no, he's not.
You have to defend me all the time.
Especially sometimes in the comments section. People get banned. I don't play those games.
Duct tape and WD-40. Those are 2 absolute must-haves. I don't care who you are. Mm-hmm. If you don't have those, you're not doing this thing right.
Oh, and this. Where is it? Where's my pink stuff?
I don't know.
Pink stuff.
It's over here.
Oh,
This lady.
look. Seriously. I don't know if y'all have ever used this, but this product right here, everybody needs this. Oh my gosh. So I used it today on the video because I had to get gunky stuff off of the aquarium because, when they put labels and stuff on it and then you peel the label off, but the sticky stays behind.
It's the worst when it stays on the plastic black frame.
Yes, and it was like 5 or 6 spots. A little bit of pink stuff and a razor blade comes right off. And then you just use...
You have to say who that was from.
Oh.
You have to say where we got that from.
Jerry gave this to me. She's the lady. We went and did a video with her setting up a tank. South Carolina, right?
Yep.
South Carolina. And brand new tank, so it had the sticky stuff on it. And I used it, and I was so impressed. And she was like, "Oh, take it with you." So she gave it to me, and it's awesome. It is so awesome. And then, of course, you still have to wash the glass off, so you definitely need the Fritz glass cleaner. We sell it. But anyway.
Zen just said 49 new members. Is that true? Is it 49 tonight?
But
Good
then
grief.
I think it's going to be 54 now because Salient just gifted
Oh, my Lord.
5 more memberships.
Can you imagine if
Oh
it
my
got
God,
to be...
and Joe just gifted 5 more memberships. You guys are crazy.
They feel bad for me because they're like, John's tank is so dirty.
Oh.
He's obviously poor.
So we have to welcome Becky, Ben, Shamay, Arc 14.
Still no whip. I wonder if it's because he's a mod.
Pam,
Maybe I should take him off as a mod.
Jenna P, Kathy Moran, Aaron Kunkel, Salty AF. That's cool. Jesse all became members thanks to Joe and Salient Aquatics. And then Vincent gifted 10. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Thank you. You guys are
I just can't help but laugh.
spoiling us. So now new members are Big Boy Cichlids, Douglas Korb, Franklin Downing. I'm trying to, Mike S., because people are talking in between the ones that received. Todd, Jimmy, Mississippi, Andrew Moore, Travis Mankel, and Have Kibamas.
Still not done.
Sherry Coleman gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Sherry. I can't wait to meet you next week. And let's see who got that.
Everybody's going to keep doing this.
Stacy's Rail Craft Short Channel Finished Product received that.
Everybody's going to be determined to get whip one.
Lorraine M said 69, the perfect number.
Hey, now, hold on a second.
I was just reading.
I completely agree. What? What did you say?
Emma
Then-
Rose said, "Can we give Whip a membership?" Everybody feels so bad for
I
Whip.
wish we could, but that's not something. Okay, whip.
Dennis McKelvey just gifted 5 memberships. You guys are going to go broke. I don't want to get no emails from y'all's wives saying they're mad because you gifted us all these memberships, and then you guys cry and say you're getting a divorce because your wife is leaving you because you're giving us all your money. So Dennis gifted 5, and the people that got those were Laura Bullock, Loki Love, Chad G, Christian Medjia,
Sure.
Sean Healy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to be reading these off all night. Brent Russell gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Brent. And Craig received that one.
All right, listen, I have to say this. This is
I
important.
gotta breathe. Thank you, guys.
Whip's World. I removed you as a moderator. Don't panic. It makes me wonder if that's why it's not allowing you to be selected to be the recipient of one of the memberships. I will absolutely reinsert you as a moderator as we go on. Now that the wave has died down, maybe it won't happen. But I'm not asking. I mean, we haven't asked for any of this. This is madness. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll just have to cross our fingers
Oh my gosh.
and hope that Whip gets one.
Vincent,
This is insane.
you gifted 10 more memberships. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
There's another one. They
Oh
they
my
keep coming
gosh.
through.
Let's
Everybody
see.
is looking to see if Whip gets it.
So Blake received a membership. Rusty Bloodhound Foster Mom, Holly Gibbs 3G. Then Audrey Paquette gifted a membership. Thank you, Audrey. Spinster Sister received one. Cornish Fish and Game. And then Emma Rose gifted a membership. Thank you, Emma. And Fragrance Apologist received a gift from Vincent. Falcon 11, Mike Casey, Zach LaRue, Raven J 12.
This is insanity.
Oh
They
my-
keep coming through.
Oh my gosh, John Pavlicek gifted 5 gifted memberships, and Sig Nugent received the membership. Fishy Farmer Gaza, Sweet. I'm sorry. John Lear received a membership. Lisa Meow sent in a membership. Thank you so much, Lisa. And Gizmo the dog is the one. Yeah, it's cute. Received that membership. Jeez, I can't breathe anymore. There's another one. Crazy in Love Asian sent a membership.
I'm overwhelmed by this. Part of it is funny.
Maurice Williams got it.
Because I think people are doing this to see if Whip gets one.
I hope he does.
And yes, it is confirmed, Finsanity. He's having problems with his Google account, which is why, and perhaps that's why he's not getting it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But he said something about it earlier, that his Google Pay account is screwed up, and that's why that's happening. So
he's going to be the only one in here that doesn't have anything next to his name.
And he's such, if I actually just looked to see if we could gift memberships, it won't, but Roots and Whiskers can.
Oh, yeah. Big Boy Cichlids gifted a membership, and Beefers is the one that received it. Oh, so I was like, where's my phone?
She's staring at her phone and says, where's my phone? Hold on. Let's see. 5 more. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen this happen. I've never felt so loved. And Whip's World has never felt so loved, because that's why this is happening. People want Whip's World in this thing, and it's just... we are the ones that benefit from it. It's madness. That's what that is. This is absolutely. There we go.
I disappeared.
You did it from the money pit.
I forgot what I was on.
That's perfect.
Well, you gift. Oops. Alrighty. So wait.
And still no Whip's World.
Joe gifted 5 more memberships, and Kevin, Bob, Mayday, Wavy Davy received those. Denver, McLaughlin. Who else? Oh, Vincent gifted 10 more. Vincent, you're crazy. Thank you guys so much. Old Man Joe received that. JW Guppies, JMB and Panda Lofts received that. Oh my gosh, the Money Pit gifted 10.
Those nice people. Look at them.
I don't know why I'm watching from the Money Pit. That's so weird. Bill Ramey received a membership. Van 2, mostly in Boona said thank you, Vincent. Okay, Megan Farrell received a membership. Pushback received a membership. Tree, I like that. Tree, that's cute. Sturgis Reef, Vicky, Andrew Yale, Gary, who just became a member tonight and has already gifted memberships as well, gifted 5 more memberships. Antoinette Enslin received a membership. Sailing Aquatics gifted 10 more KG Tropicals memberships. Thank you. You guys are crazy.
Insanity.
And I mean that in a nice way. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, this is wow. Ed Dog 83 received a membership. Jeffro, Lindsay Kelly, Simon Lund, Lady J, Lucky. Yeah, you got Lucky. Really Wayne, Matt Herner, Eli, Sabine Katseverius.
Sure.
That's neat. Born in Boston 61, Shadowheart, Andrew Yale says hi. Jillian Thompson received a membership. Tony Ix. Jerry Goebel asked, is Whip still even here? Toonbird received a membership. Curtis Crump said, we should all leave but one person in Whip to make sure he gets a membership. Oh, like at the very end. Holly Peg. Al Molina. That guy
insanity.
89 said this is epic AF. Yeah.
How do you think it feels for us?
Only Way received a gifted membership. And Zen Ginger said 136, I think. And Wolf HVAC received a membership. Tuger, Cheryl Smith, Combat Calico, David Jones, and then Emma Rose is like, where's Whip?
I am completely, it won't stop. I'm overwhelmed.
Megan Farrell gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Megan. You guys are so awesome. And Larry Dean is the one that received that membership. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just trying to.
No, you're not interrupting anything. I don't even know. Lefty, I mean.
Lefty gifted 5 memberships. Jeez, I'm like so behind. Thank you so much, Lefty. Jen M received the membership from Lefty, Agar Gunnarsson, Craig's Catfish Cave, Desert Misa, Boogie Bish Fish.
That's
Boogie
funny.
Bish Fish. I like that.
Basically, everybody in the chat now is a member except for
Poor Whip.
And people are asking.
Whip's World said, I feel like if y'all just buy one membership, I'll get there.
People are asking, is it because he was gifted a membership before? I don't think he was ever gifted a membership. I think he was a member voluntarily, and then correct me if I'm wrong, Whip, but he had some kind of a problem with his Google account, and so that's why he's not able to become a member again. So I don't think it's because he's been a member before. I don't think being a member in the past takes you out of contention for it, is what I'm trying to say. And it hasn't stopped yet. Are you caught up? Because Renee, I'm sorry. Decor?
I like that name. It's
I
really
hope I'm
neat.
saying that right.
Bwizzle Aquatics received a gifted membership from Renee. And then, oh my gosh, I gifted 5.
And none of them to Whip.
Darn it, Whip. Gary received a membership. Cody Bassett received a membership. Oh, that's cool because I've seen Cody's name in here. Daniel received a membership. Fadewood and Bulimia.
I've never seen
Wow.
anything like this. Y'all are too much.
Radina, he said, he said, I haven't gotten a gift either. And I always see you in here, Radina.
I can't reiterate enough. We don't have any control over who gets memberships. Now, the only thing I could say, I can't believe I haven't thought of this more. Whip, you have made yourself... 200 memberships have been donated, and now I'm saying this. You've made yourself available to receive memberships, right? I mean, that is something you have to opt into.
Oh, really?
I thought so.
Oh, I didn't know.
I mean, I've never done it because
I haven't either.
I'm the YouTuber, so I haven't done it. But you may want to look into that, Whip, because it might be something you have to opt in for. But I don't know.
No, he said he's been gifted memberships in the past.
Okay.
Rumsey79
Okay, good.
gifted a KG Tropicals membership, and Wendy is sidetracked. We're sidetracked too right now. Is the one that received the gifted membership. Wow.
If you need another bouncer, I'd like to be in the running for that. So far, we haven't needed any bouncers. But, start going to public events again, as many people as I've been pissing off. Might need one. But I think we're okay. We don't have... immediately when I think of bouncer, I think of the guy that looks like Forrest Whitaker on Sinners. That was basically the bouncer for them. If you haven't seen Sinners yet, I recommend. That movie was a lot of fun. But I don't want to say anything more about it because, unlike how it was for me, I don't want that movie spoiled for anybody because.
I started watching The Guard
A mod. He wants a mod, not a bouncer. Okay, sorry.
Because The Guard 2 just came out, and I was like, well, I can't watch The Guard 2 if I haven't watched The Guard 1. So I started watching The Guard 1 like 2 nights ago. It takes me a while to get through movies because I'm busy. But yeah, anyways, it's really good. So Lady J gifted a membership. Thank you. H2O Fanatics is the one that got it, not Whip. Oh, Janice Lundberg, she gifted 5 KT Tropicals memberships, and Amy Noel Medcow Paco received those, and Risk B. Thank you, Janice. You tried. That's so sweet. Lefty said there's going to be a lot of members at the stream next week.
I hope so. I mean,
well yeah.
I have seen so many times on like compilation videos and things like that, this kind of thing happening to other people. I've never asked for anything like this to happen, but I've always seen that kind of thing and been like, that's really cool.
Yeah,
like
is.
That's cool to see. That's cool to watch that happen. Now I know what it feels like to be on the other side of that, and I don't even know how to react. It's weird. Like it's overwhelming. Nothing like this has ever happened to us before. This is insanity.
Yeah.
And it could not come at a more perfect time because of what we got going on next week. There's 155 because we just got another one.
Kevin Mouser became a member. Thank you for joining, Kevin.
155 more people now are going to have access.
And then he gifted 5 memberships. Thank you.
Come on, Whip.
Kevin.
Come on, Whip. Come on, Whip.
Joseph, Struggle Boxing, Gabby's, JR17, and Quattro Jones became members. Oh, you know what? I just think it's so sweet. Everybody's trying to get Whip in as a member. That is just so sweet. Everybody's just so nice. And wow.
He is, and I could say this about a lot of people, I promise. But he is one of the most universally generous people throughout the entire community, not just to us, but to everybody throughout the community. So I understand completely why people are doing this.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even for us that they're doing this. It's for him, and I love it.
I think it's for both, just because everybody, I mean, it is, and it's just so sweet.
You need to catch up here, lady.
Oh boy. Sailing Aquatics gifted 5 more memberships. What is that, 25? I don't know, but it's a lot. And the Toon Review received it. Naaman Rudels, Samantha D, Ray Clinton, and Cedric. And then Dennis McElvey. 5 more gifted memberships. Again, that you're, what, 20? I don't know. I can't keep count. You guys are like, wow. Kevin received it. Jason Hall received a membership. DJ Sleeping Bears. Jay Grizzly. Hey, Ellen. Lisa B. And then Joe. Oh my gosh, you guys. Joe. Again, probably 20 years. I don't know. I can't keep up. It's just too much. Joe gifted 5 more memberships, and Any Fish Will Do received a gifted membership. Jonathan Bernier, Amanda Seal, Archulita, I think, and Ian D. And Crazy in Love Asian says, it's because you're awesome doing things for members. Not many YouTubers have things for us members. Whip, just bite the bullet like I did. LOL. Aww.
That's very nice of you. I'm just going to call you Crazy Asian because I think it's funnier that way.
Oh yeah, Crazy Asian.
It's not that Whip is like, oh, I don't have the money. I can't speak for him, but I don't think that's the case. I think it is.
He can't because he has a problem with Google.
His account is screwed up.
Andrew Moore gifted 5 gifted memberships. I can't even read anymore. Andrew Moore gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Andrew. Wow. Ashley Hoots received the membership. Tim Cromer, Hayken Carmen, Novatar 56, and Stuart Cook are the ones that got those memberships from Andrew Moore. Jimmy Suttles gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Jimmy. And Jackie Seaberger is the one that received Jimmy's membership. And Zen said we're at 181. Jeez.
We threw off their entire membership.
Yeah. No,
the entire live stream.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've ever seen me speechless, and I'm not putting on an act here. Like, this is overwhelming.
It is very
I've never
much.
seen, I've seen this kind of thing happen. Never to us, and I'm not trying to cry the blues. I'm just saying, like, that kind of thing doesn't happen to us. So it's just...
It happens, but in smaller amounts.
Yeah.
Like, it's more, it makes, like, it's a lot more normal when you see, like, maybe 10 to 20 come through a live stream. And that, we still feel very loved by that. But this is way beyond that. It's like, oh my gosh.
This is insanity is what this is.
And then Renee Laux became a member. Thank you for joining.
I wanted to comment real quick on Crazy Asians super chat. In defense of not only us, but all fish keeping YouTubers, it's really difficult to find ideas of things to do for channel members.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, the days of, oh, I'm going to make a members video about something personal to me because people care. Before about 45 minutes ago, I would have told you, well, those days are pretty much gone. Like, there isn't that level of care anymore, but I can't say that anymore. I would be lying to you if I said I've never felt this way before.
Yeah.
I mean, this is overwhelming. But the community is a beautiful, beautiful community, but the numbers in the community are not the way they were before. And it's hard to, it's not about the numbers, but what can people do unless you're going to take things to the extreme like Aquarium Co-op does? Credit to them. They've done an amazing job. What are you going to do?
Like, just the two of us.
Well, or any channel, really, not just us.
We don't have a team to help us, you know. We don't have all these people. So it's just me and you. Just like most channels, it's just them. And it's difficult to, but I mean, it is definitely something you.
But it's
and
not just.
We've always
felt guilty about it.
Yeah, like, we don't deserve members. What can we do to make things up to them, to make them feel like they're getting something out of it, you know?
And it's not, how can we find the time to do it?
No, it's what to do.
What do you do?
Yeah.
You know, and so that's one of the reasons why I am the most excited about this new members thing. Now listen, y'all, contrary to what you might think because of what's happening here tonight, because I mean, every time somebody's donating memberships, that's money, you know, and you see all those green ovals and it's like, it's craziness. But we could make, I'm just being honest with you, a lot more if we did something like this publicly. But I don't want to do that. I mean, it makes me so excited to do what we're going to start doing next week, exclusively for channel members. I'm so thrilled about it.
Yeah.
And
too.
it's because we've struggled. You and I have talked about it so much. What do? We got to do something. And it's so hard to come up with ideas of what to do. You've got a little bit more catching up to do here too.
I
thought you were.
I know, I'm behind. And apparently Joe decided to gift 10 more memberships. I'm starting to wonder, are you like, you're not going to like lose your house, are you? Thank you so much, Joe. And Lucas received that. So did Camel, Kevin, Carla, Howard, Cancelier, Anthony Swords, a son of Odin. That's cool. Mike, and then Vincent. Oh my gosh, Vincent.
It's not done.
Vincent gifted 10 more memberships, and Vincent is a somebody that helps and fosters cats and stuff. So he's like a cat lover too.
He's the one we met in New York, right? Is that the Vincent?
No,
or is that a different Vincent?
No, different.
Okay.
And I just think it's super sweet because now he's doing this too. He could be donating to the cats.
I mean,
But-
technically he is.
Oh,
technically.
true. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you, Vincent. And the people who got that is Corey, Dislocated Texan, Blessed Needle, Paul Thurkill, Lisa Duval, Dark Odin, Shuana Rodin, Tim's Freshwater Tanks and Things, Derek TNT, Michael Alexander, and Teviston. And then Big Boy Cichlids donated a membership. Thank you so much. That's pretty cool. Big Boy Cichlids must be. I see it's a what is that? Not an Oscar. It's a the avatar is the.
I'm reading this stuff.
I keep
I'm
forgetting.
not listening to you. I'm sorry.
But thank
You want me to lie to you?
Matthew Talbot is the one that received that membership. And okay, I'm caught up, right? I'm like, no.
You thought.
I'm not caught up. Janice Lundberg gifted 5 memberships, and Darren received it. Jose, Thea BMW, Lee DiBiasio, and George Weber. Wow. Ellen Horcher said, "Oh my gosh, y'all don't have to do anything. You're just loved. I miss y'all. Raising a demon puppy. Been there."
I wanted to comment. A Pepper said, some people have members only Discords. That might be fun. We have one too.
We have one, and I'm terrible about getting on there because I don't get the notifications all the time. It's like I have to go to a certain email, and then it shows that I got, somebody messaged or whatever. And I don't go on that email all the time, so I miss things. And then Vinsanity said, legit, every time John talks about next week, he looks like a kid on Christmas. He's excited. Trust me.
It's
He's
true.
spending a lot of time getting things together and everything for that. He's very excited. He's putting a lot of effort into it. I hear about it more than you.
I am excited. And again, I'm excited because it's going to be fun. And I'm excited to actually be earning those channel memberships, if that makes sense. I'm not doing it for the purposes of getting more memberships. That will probably happen, obviously, tonight. Good Lord. But it's more, I don't want to feel like we're taking people's money and not giving them anything back for it.
Right.
And so to be able to do that, I am like a kid on Christmas because it's finally we figured out something to do. And if this thing bombs, I'm going to be so upset.
I don't think it will.
I don't think there's any way it will, but.
Joey is in here and he said, just tuned in. How much are those lights? The old ones are great for 12 to 14 inch tall tanks. New ones look twice as strong, twice the price.
Absolutely not twice the price. This one here, Joey, I don't know how long you've been in, but when I had it turned up full blast, it was overwhelming. This is the Plant Pro that's on here. The tank is just super dirty, and so it looks bad. The lights look great, though.
No.
The 4.0s are absolutely not twice the price. They went up. The price went up by like 15%, somewhere around there, compared to the 3.0. And then the Plant Pro, which is double the Plant 4.0, it's basically 2 Plant 4.0s put together, is still not double. It's a lot more expensive,
Right.
but it's not double. You would think it would be because it's double the light, but it's not.
And then he turned around and he gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Joey. That is very nice of you.
Joey, have you seen what's been going on here? You're a YouTuber. You would appreciate this. Like I've known you a long time. You've never seen me speechless before. This is bizarre to me. And still no Whips World.
The people who were gifted this from Joey is Brenda Evans, Brian Willett, Repotting NYC, Eli, Tommy Duduk, Meerkat Degree, MYK, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, Martin G, Plantaholic Lady.
Now Now think about that. All of y'all, all 10 of those people that she just read, get to brag that you got donated a membership by the biggest channel in our community. That's bragging rights, isn't it? I mean, that's cool.
Oh, Wayne asked John and Lisa, can I message you to organize a large purchase from your store to ship to Canada? We don't ship to Canada, Wayne. Sorry.
I wish we could. I mean, it's not impossible, but we would have to use like a transshipper kind of thing because we don't have an exporter's license or anything like that. So, but as we have a little lull in this, and I don't know, is Jason streaming tonight? Because he hasn't texted me. I don't know if we're stepping on their toes, but as we have a lull in all of these donated memberships here, I do want to mention we will be stocking up again very soon with Tropica, because Tropica did something so smart. They have now figured out a way to get a warehouse in the United States so that we don't have to worry about the international thing and the tariffs and all of that stuff. So very, very excited to get that email the other day. So that doesn't have anything to do with shipping you orders to Canada, but it has a lot to do with us getting stuff from Canada because their North America operation is located in Vancouver, in the Vancouver area. So it's going to, I'm super excited about that too. We got these new lights. We got, and I almost broke it. We got these new cool filters. They're not for sale yet, but we got them and they're coming in very soon. The new lights, 200 channel memberships donated to us. There's so much excitement going on here tonight. It's absolutely madness. For the first time in my YouTube career, I was speechless tonight. I don't know what else to say about it. I think Jason probably forgot to send me the "we're live" text. It's fine.
Do you have something set up to send over?
Yeah, as soon as we're done, it will send people over.
Oh, okay, awesome. Alrighty. Wow, I'm tired and speechless. I haven't read so much. Like, wow.
I don't know.
And I'm not complaining about that. I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just like, wow.
There really is no appropriate way to say thank you. What about possible pre-order lights? Lights will be here in a couple of weeks, so it's probably not going to be necessary to pre-order those. Something like this happens, which has never happened to us, but here it is. How do you thank people for that? It's not even, I don't even know how to do that.
It's really hard to like get off here. Like, how do we say goodnight?
How do we have this absolute insanity happen here that's happened over the course of the last hour? And then we're just like, bye, see ya, you know.
Well, we are really looking forward to next week. Since this is our last Thursday night stream, we're looking forward to next Friday night. This is a way to go out with a bang on Thursday night.
Absolutely.
So
we'll never forget this night. Yeah,
and next Friday we will be really enjoying hanging out with everybody. First is, subscribers and everybody, everybody's welcome to be there and hang out with us and everything. And then right afterwards, hang out with the members. It's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely. And I think, are we going to sit together so that we have more spots to share or, or
no,
are we
because
going to
then
be...
we'd have to move the microphones around and stuff. It'll be just like this, but it'll look a little different.
I mean, because if there's a situation where like I need to step off just for someone else to come up, we could do that or whatever, I just want to make sure that we have fun with it.
Yeah, it is going to be a kind of figure it out as we go kind of thing, but it's going to be a blast. I can't wait for it. I hope y'all are as excited as we are. We're excited to go see Nate Bargatze next Thursday. I'm excited to go see Superman Saturday. So it's got so much happening.
Yeah.
But the most exciting thing is going to be hanging out with y'all. Don't forget kgboxesofwater@gmail.com if you want to be a part of that members only stream, meaning you want to come on the stream with us, with a whole bunch of other people, be a whole group of us all together. If you want to be a part of that, email me there. Zen Ginger just put it in, and we'll put you on the list. I don't know how big that list is at the moment, but we'll put you on the list.
You need to make whip blue again.
Oh yeah, I got to do that. I'll do that right now. Hold on. And here we are. Whip's World is a standard
Joey
moderator
said,
for
my
your
daughter's
channel."
going to see Superman tonight. I'll get her to tell me what happens and I'll ruin it for you.
I will not be answering your call, Joey, because I'm avoiding social media. I am, I can't have that movie spoiled for me. So the first time in 12 years, 13 years, I will not answer the phone when you call. He's going to test me on that too. But no, I hope your daughter enjoys it, and she can tell you all about it, and we can talk about it Saturday night. But until then, nope, my line is closed. Anyway, folks, this has been an overwhelming night.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I don't know what else to say. It's
We
overwhelming.
will see everybody next Friday night, and next Friday night. I was like, did I say that right? But you have a great weekend and a wonderful next week, and we'll see you at the end of next week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And thanks again, everybody.
200 members. That's insane. It's insane. Not tomorrow, next Friday.
Next Friday.